walkthrough for the forces in motions question. Question 1a, you're asked to complete the sentence. Newton's third law states that every action has a reaction, and the answer is equal and opposite. So if you push something, there's an equal force pushing back on you. Question 1b, you're told a plane is moving at a constant speed. The thrust is 1,300 newtons, and what's the size of the frictional force acting upon the plane? As you know, it's constant speed. You know the forces must be balanced, and therefore the frictional force must be 1,300 newtons also. Question 1c, the thrust is increased on the plane by the pilot to 1,500 newtons, and this causes the plane to accelerate to a high speed. And you're asked to calculate the resultant force at the initial increase of thrust. Now, because you know friction at the initial point was 1,300 newtons and thrust is 1,500 newtons, the resultant force is the thrust minus the friction equals the resultant force of 200 newtons. Question 1d, the thrust is kept constant. Why does the resultant force slowly decrease to zero? The resultant force decreases to zero because as the speed increases, the frictional force increases until the frictional force equals the thrust. So it becomes balanced and the plane then stays at a constant speed.